Otter Dome, yo.
Otter Dome. That's badass.
3 orders on the airwaves. 9 voices clash in late moonlight. Rusty like dreams take flight. Echoes of the riverside, right?
Okay.
Static bars and laughing track.
Every time you
Play
get
along,
me.
no need for slack.
Better get hyped up.
Cracking jokes a seconds take. Life's a stream but never quake.
Is that the Phantom Mower?
Is he back? I found him.
Phantom Mower.
They just destroyed their yard. What did are they mowing dirt?
Well,
All right. Well, welcome those that are tuning into the Otter House podcast.
We here.
We're here. We're back. We're doing it. This
In
is
another new location.
another new location. But again, here it is. This is Josh.
It's Matt.
and I'm Vic.
We got our new manager with us.
Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Our life,
name is
our,
Brian.
our life goal is to get Brian like hyped up for this.
I know. I like
he's like, hey guys.
Hey, he's good at what he does.
All right, and we have our other special guest with us.
Pete's Pet Peeves is here.
Pete.
Hey, Petty Pete.
Petty Pete is joining us today.
Heavy
What's
Pet
up?
Pete. Heavy Pete's petting.
Repeat.
Pete and Petty Pete.
You know what? We have to find the topic that gets Brian stirred up. That's the thing.
Oh.
We haven't yet found that topic that he sits up in his
TCU
chair.
sucks.
Oh no,
TCU's trash. They always have been.
I don't think that's going to get it riling for him. What it has to be is a controversial play in a game.
Yeah.
Like a call over. Like, yeah, I mean, he's used to the trash talking, so it's going to have to be something really.
It's true.
It's gonna take some time, boys.
You guys are gonna have
we'll
to-
get it.
Yeah,
We'll get it.
We'll have to get him to his core.
It's going to be rough and rowdy.
If y'all can hear us, can somebody let us know that you can hear us, just so that we can?
Oh, we're also live on TikTok, as always.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So we
Buckle
got
up,
peeps joining. Thanks for joining. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're recording our episode.
Merchant, what's up?
But yeah, Merchant Maniac's here.
Oh, can hear us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Even though he's sitting right next to us.
That's all right. He can hear us.
All right. So we got
You got a shout out.
It's Pete.
It's been a fun, wild ride since we've been here.
I can hear you.
With everything going on. It's been crazy, guys.
It's
Dude, crazy is not the appropriate word.
just when I think everything's gonna settle down for a minute,
Nope.
somebody lights the fuse.
You know, I will say this, but you know, since we haven't been on the show, we've had our annual HOA meeting for the hood.
I didn't get to attend.
Oh, my
I was
gosh.
kind of upset.
You missed some gems.
You missed absolutely, like, there was only one riled up person in the whole room, and they are a huge fan of our show, and we appreciate. We're actually dedicating this episode to her tonight.
Hashtag dogs can swim.
Hashtag dogs can swim.
You're gonna have to explain that one.
Oh, more coming.
Oh, we
more coming
will
on that
do
one.
so.
Could you imagine?
So did y'all both attend?
Oh yes.
Yes.
So Vic, you're 2 for 2 on neighborhood HOA meetings.
Yep.
He's a teacher's pet. Remember, he keeps the notes, brings the apple
Yep.
to class.
I actually brought up, so we won't get into it yet, but I did bring up that I did visit another HOA. So
Yeah.
he talked
You
about
brought it in the meeting?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all's sneaking into that other meeting.
No.
Infiltration.
Anyway, no. Okay.
We were welcomed. I mean, we got free
All they
food.
know is my alias was there, and I picked a random street from Apple Maps. and-
Anyways, well, listen.
And I got a nice
we're
burger.
dropping a lot of teaser bombs, and I think I don't want people to get confused on where we're going for the side talk here. So, going from that, where do y'all want to kick off tonight? Y'all just want to keep an update with what's been going on with us, or
I think we start off with our announcement.
but you want to just kill it right in the beginning?
Well, I mean, it's just
I don't
going to
know.
get better and better. So
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, why not?
All right, Matt. Go ahead and kill it for it.
I'm just saying, do y'all agree?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
okay.
You know what? Sure.
I mean, my voice doesn't matter on this. Podcast.
So, we are going to have another live
What?
on
Say it again?
site. We're going to have another live on site.
You mean one of those things where you can come meet us in person?
Yeah. And you can actually get
Dang.
food and drinks too.
Food and drinks and
Yeah.
hang out. Oh, and what else? What else are they going to provide
Something
for us when we're there again?
feature?
are they
Like a special drink called the Otter Water.
The Otter Water
Oh, would you look at that?
will be
Yeah.
available bar side.
Yes, they are going to feature
sounds
it
delicious.
for that night, for that happy hour. It'll be the featured drink, and from 2 to 6, it'll be discounted. And
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Guys, it'll be fun. If you didn't come out to the last event, it was amazing. We're going to do it the same. We're going to have more prizes. Our sponsors are going to kick it up. Possibly throwing a lawnmower. I don't know.
That'd be,
Yes, actually, I will be speaking to
For them.
Lawn Crisis,
Yeah.
and they definitely will be kicking it up a notch. Couple interesting prizes.
I heard Crack Salsa may do live, like fresh salsa on the spot. Just do a blender,
Boom.
hand them out salsas.
I love it.
that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Let me talk to their agent. So.
Let's do it. We'll
Yeah.
figure it
So
out.
April
April
30th.
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 Is that a
where?
question?
But
I
where?
don't know. At Back
Oh,
Porch.
I get. Okay,
Back
like I thought it was a
porch.
different place. Like we have another live.
Oh, we're gonna be back at
That's
Back Porch.
the-
They
wow.
they're excited to have us back.
Yes.
And
We're gonna come. We're gonna bring the Thunder more this time. I know a lot of people from the last event reached out and they're like, "Man, if I had more notice, I would have come." So, guys, this time nobody went
You
there.
gotta notice.
Mark it on your calendar.
no, I heard it. I just
I'm gonna. We need that clip.
that was a bad finish.
Yeah, that was terrible.
You're not gonna come. You're not gonna come.
Anyway,
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
If you give them enough notice,
they're gonna
You just gotta give.
they will.
Yes.
So yeah,
if you tell them, they will come.
they will come.
Yes.
April 30th.
Maddie.
At Back Porch Bar and Grill in Roanoke.
What time?
The happy hour starts at 2. So again, we'll probably get there early and do the Otter pregame
Yep.
and hang out and set up at 2:00.
Meet the regs.
Meet the regs, hang out, and then
Shout out Maddie. She's live right now on
Oh.
TikTok. So
And
what
then-
up?
is it? Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
April
man.
30th, Maddie, you better be working.
Yep.
And then worst case scenario, show up. We'll be there like until 6 p.m. If Matt doesn't clip another side
I
window,
was about to say, as long as I don't get in a wreck on the way there.
Don't put that out there.
then he'll be there on time. We'll go live. We'll do our live again at 5, and then party on.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun, man.
It's gonna be a good time. Glad to have another chance to go out there and be with people.
They
That
really,
was-
yeah, they loved it.
They liked it. I mean, it may be
The
a once a
regulars
month
loved
thing.
it.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
We're working on it. We're working on it. We got
And,
so many things working.
brush up on your knowledge because over the next few weeks, I'll put together and start dropping hints so we can play the Who Wants to Win $50.
Yeah.
Who wants to win $50?
And we got these sweet
And we'll
gift cards.
these, you know what? We'll do the random gift card drawing again.
I got my puppy. I can give one too. So if y'all get one and needed a little bit chewed up, let me know.
I think that was probably the best gift card we gave away.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dog chewed up.
I think
Target
so.
Card. Unfortunately, I
It
did speak
didn't
to the winner. They couldn't.
couldn't use it?
decipher it to figure out how much money was on there. So,
There's like no number to call to like get a balance.
Who
on
ended
it
up
or
winning the
anything.
Home Depot one?
Maddie, no, it wasn't.
And Maddie won the
Yeah,
salsa.
Maddie won the salsa.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was that other bartender that interviewed with us.
Yes.
And her name eludes me at this moment.
I know,
and
I'm
I
going blank.
apologize because she's the one that spoke with us at the very end of the night,
Yeah.
and we had a good talk with. I apologize.
I just wonder if that card actually worked.
We'll never know.
her in store. She was like, "I need your ID."
Yeah. This has 72 cents on it.
Gets like a big expensive thing and like
yeah.
use this, and all of a sudden it's like you owe the full amount still
Yeah.
on this.
Can I round up?
I had to go to Walmart
Yeah.
and my wife gave me a gift card yesterday. And I got done scanning everything. It was like $1.97. I was like, I don't know what's on here. He took it and it was $1.27.
That's a gem. You
It's
still
like
got it?
60 cents or
Isn't that
70
really-
cents.
You
really
still
big.
got it?
Like, this is what, cool. He scanned it and he goes, your total's $196.
So I'm gonna need to put back all of
Yeah.
this. I
Yeah.
just only have.
Yeah, I didn't want to use all of it. I just wanted to use a little bit. Could you supply 30 cents to that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a fun time again. April 30th, back porch,
Back Porch Bar and Grill
Bar-
in Roanoke.
Roanoke. I think somewhere we said Westlake, Northlake last time. We got it all wrong.
Yeah, it's Roanoke. Well, it's close to South Lake.
I'm going to blame the guy that helped us book it.
35
Ooh,
and
who's that?
114.
We probably had 100 people show up to some other back porch location.
Well, it's
They show up to
35,
the East Lake
114,
location. There's not even an East Lake.
Back
Yeah, one-
behind the QT.
Where's there no East Lake?
11435.
North,
Thank you,
which
Brian.
is west of
behind
DFW.
the QT area.
Behind the QT. There's some construction there, but you know, guys, it's
Yep.
still a great place. And remember, all their sandwiches and burgers you can get
As a
as
wrap.
a wrap.
Oh, yeah.
And on that note, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. So April 30th, be there, Back Porch Bar and Grill.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And you'll get a special otter water.
So we got a lot of excitement about this, and this is one thing that the fans always talk about us to keep talking about. Every time I run into somebody in public, they're like, "Why don't you do more of?"
Yes.
Oh my God. This is
Going
my
down
favorite.
Thug Life.
All the time. That's all they tell me all the time. Why don't you speak more of the hood anymore?
We should.
So
Well, I'll just start off with I think we do have to be a little careful with how much we talk about the hood because as I am doing things around my yard or taking my kids to the park, people are starting to introduce themselves to me, and then they hear my name, and they're like, "Are you one of the otters?" And then it goes downhill from there on all the shenanigans that are happening.
It's not like we're talking crap about anyone. We're just telling
Yeah,
everybody
agreed.
exactly what's
Yeah,
happening.
People
Satire.
are
remember.
leaving the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Remember-
if you listen to our show and listen to every single segment we've done on the hood, it has never been bashing any of our neighbors. It is just simply reporting
And just
exactly what's seen. So if you hear our stuff and you're like, that's freaking crazy, that
Well,
really freaking happened.
It really happened.
well, think about it like this though, and take it to this note. If you're gonna get serious about it, remember our podcast is like Facebook. It is solely
Public
entertainment.
record.
There's public.
You can buy stock.
Everything is written down. Like it's just if you take it serious, and you are listening to the wrong podcast.
For real.
Yeah,
for
if you're
real.
looking for like real world advice,
Check us out on TikTok.
search that in your
Otter After Hours is where
that's where you get the gold.
Yes.
But for reals, like I said, I appreciate it's interesting that people come up and starting to recognize us. At least you, Vic. I mean, some people come up and they're like, "Hey, you're that guy," and then they don't talk to me anymore. So now it's starting to make a little sense.
It'll be fun when we do this at the pool this summer.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
well,
my
gosh.
gosh. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
I will say the most golden thing happened because I think people in our neighborhood are starting to loosen up a little bit because things are happening that are irritating them, and then people are doing things to make it. So let me give you some backstory. There's a lot of people in our neighborhood that are back and forth on the renters in our neighborhood, and
Yeah.
you know they're good, bad, this, that, and the other. Hey, you know what? My bottom line: take care of your stuff. Period. Be the end. But there is a home that has been a verified renter that has their trash sitting out in front of their house. And this trash can, well, rewind that. It's not even a trash can. It's a recycle bin
It looks like a landfill.
full of trash. If you have not seen this yet, it's a
Is
green.
that on Facebook?
Oh yeah.
Yep. See?
Yeah. And so it's a green recycle bin overflowing with trash.
Well,
that they won't
He
take.
didn't post the sign he put in front of it
So
on Facebook.
yeah, so there's the cherry on the top to this story. The rest of the public didn't get to see it unless you went by it in person to see this. But so the neighbors are all fed up about it, and they're like, "We're done. We're over it. We want pick up your trash." Clearly, this person's not a Facebooker. So instead, this guy made a sign and put it in their yard by the trash can. And Brian will show you the picture of
It
it.
says
Yeah.
pick up your trash.
Pick up your trash.
Did they spell your correctly?
No.
No.
No. Well,
They put an RE with an apostrophe for the first time.
Pick up your trash. I mean, it worked.
hey.
All you gotta do is go add a little period. Pick up period. Your trash.
I'm going to have to go over there
We're
tonight.
gonna have to do some.
It's still
They
sitting
do
over there.
some otter editing here. Otter editing.
You gotta sharpen.
He's added more to the trash. It's like a pile all around the.
Oh my gosh.
That is insane. It is just totally insane. So,
Well, what's crazy is that I met a gentleman the other day who is actually leaving the neighborhood, and he was going to rent his home, but decided not to because of all the shenanigans in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
and
we
then
rent shit in this neighborhood.
and then he proceeded to tell me about this strange story that was on Facebook about a gentleman in an RV that was pretty mint
Sorry.
RV.
Forgot about the bar.
sorry, small earthquake there, guys.
My bad. Sorry. Tried to kill everybody.
That was a what a 4.7. What do they call that on the Richter scale?
What's it on the Pete scale?
What is that on?
That was a
was just a tremor.
3.3.
It's a tremor.
But he proceeded to tell me that he was extremely upset and aggravated about the fact that this gentleman wanted the HOA to pay for his RV trailer.
They,
Oh man, it
you
was
know,
great.
that cracks me up. He must have been referring to the old other guy.
Yeah. So if you read Henry's post, like,
There you go.
He
I didn't
just-
want to say it, but
I didn't want to say his name, but he's out there.
oh,
now.
I'll name drop the guy. I mean, he's oblivious to life, obviously. I mean, he posts on there like people are like bashing him, and he's like, "Oh well, I got a new one." It's like, They're like, take your trash, leave our neighborhood.
I
It's
know,
like, well,
just-
why? I just bought a new RV with the insurance money.
Pitchforks
Yeah.
and torches.
Oh.
They're
To
they're
come
looking
get
him
'em.
up on the Tarrant County Appraisal District website, and they can't,
Turn them in.
But it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
it's nuts, man.
Is he gonna park the new one by your house, Vic?
Mine as well. I mean, I had a 18-wheeler near my home. That's
Oh,
pretty
God,
sweet.
you used to have like 27 dumpsters over there too. At one point,
At
Well,
one point,
that's new.
I used a
construction.
few of them.
allegedly.
Yeah, but they were all right there.
in front of Vic's house.
Vic's
Right
like,
next-
I've used a few of those too.
I will not confirm or deny the use of.
Yeah.
Said trash
Said
can.
trash.
So these 18-wheelers, because I remember there used to be a story about a truck in our neighborhood, but it wasn't an 18-wheeler. It was like one of those big, like stripped down U-Haul trucks, the 26-footer.
Yes.
And they used to park it on the corner across the street from their house. And man, people used to get so upset about it.
So angry.
So, and I'm like, guys, valve stem pullers are like 99 cents at AutoZone. They work great for when you need to let all the air out of your own tires at home and refill your car air.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
I mean, there's options.
I mean,
There's options.
easy solutions. Easy solutions.
But I think the moral of the story is people need to just take a deep breath and chill the F out.
Yeah. No, I mean,
So,
people like somebody posted. I don't know if we even talked about it, but I guess some guy was blowing through stop signs on North Star Parkway, and so he took a picture of the car.
Oh yeah.
we talked about this.
yeah,
took a
like
video,
that. Like,
yeah.
and then he was going like 54
Speeding over
on
it.
North
He was
Star.
speeding no matter what, but it was funny. Like you're running stop sign,
Yeah.
speeding.
Just
Gotcha.
dum-dums.
Yeah,
Dum-dums.
but people care so much about everybody else's crap. That's the problem.
But yet they walk out front and
Their yard's full of weeds and
Yeah, like they're it's
guys, there was a phantom mower sighting
another one.
in
Is
the
this number
neighborhood.
3?
And
So
this
3
home,
makes it real.
yeah, this home was
we
on
might
the
get
market.
ghost hunters here soon.
Hell yeah.
This home is for sale, and the weeds were getting out of control because it's down near my street. And I walked out one day, and the grass was cut, and the clippings were all over the street. We got the phantom mower,
He's
guys.
back.
He's
He's
back.
following.
Was there an outline of a car for the clipping?
God, that's the best. That is the absolute best. When you can see where they blew it, like it's all directions but coming off the car.
Oh man,
Was
So tons
he
of
wearing a
like
mask?
you're talking tons of grass then.
tons weeds. I was concerned for my yard that the seeds from the weeds would make its way to my yard.
That's the hardest part.
I can see there. Vic's out front on the corner just with his blower, and as the wind comes in, he's like, "No, no, no, no."
Hey, honey, the wind's blowing
Not
back, and
today.
he jumps out of bed and runs outside.
Not today. I was spraying the air with the hose, so the air was dense.
Well, if you want to talk about
That was that
weed,
thick air we had the other night.
you want to talk about weed. So
Whoa, be careful with that.
I mowed. Well, not weed. It's
Censorship.
weeds.
You have plural.
So
of
I
them.
mowed my grass like Vic told me,
Yard.
super short. One more time. So I did.
It looks
that
great.
yesterday. So I went and did
Short and often.
some work today, and I come back, and my neighbor's weed house. I mean, it's literally growing like broccoli and shit.
Yeah,
there.
when they cut the grass, they're not actually cutting grass; they're just cutting wood.
Yeah. So
Chopping wood.
Is that all? Is it,
Yeah,
did they
that's
just
my
let their yard
backyard.
go?
So their landscapers came and chopped all their weed, everything, and then blew it all over my grass. It
Ugh,
was all over my front yard this morning when I got back today.
Oh my!
I was so pissed.
I would have raked it up.
So
This is
that's
what you should do.
That's what riles
Sorry.
them up. I'm just gonna bring my clippings over here and dump them.
So-
This is what you should do when you hear your neighbor starting to mow. You should get out there with the blower, and as they mow, just start blowing the grass back into their yard. Like, just follow them.
You get
But
your
stay-
warnings yet?
What?
I said, you getting your warnings yet? Well, that's interesting because that takes us right where we need to be going next.
So they grind my bones, turn sweet days into
Right to it.
I wonder
Look
if
at that. You got back-to-back amazing. You got an announcement, then you got the neighborhood crap.
I've been
Y'all didn't even finish talking about the HOA stuff.
I've been practicing.
yeah, but you know what? We might save that.
Yeah, we might come back to
Let's
that.
save that. That's a pretty heavy conversation.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we don't get too far off. So, pet peeves. Petty Pete, what
Teddy Pete in the house.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. You know, all the date changes and venue changes. It's hard to keep up, but I want to show. Okay, there we go.
Did you bring a chair tonight?
I did bring a chair.
Okay.
I did.
glad
I'm just
that
not
was
sitting on it.
I'm glad we
Right.
established that we needed chairs.
Today's show was brought to you by the word chair.
Chair. That's
Chair.
the secret word. See us at the back porch
So like a
restaurant.
Pee-wee's Playhouse, everybody goes crazy.
What's the secret word?
And then he drops his pants.
Anyway,
So
pet peeves.
pet peeves. I thought this would be a good. I think we've done this one before, but we're going to add on to it. If not, hey,
Uh-oh.
it's a new one. But
Oh, I'm ready.
I
It's a,
think you're ready.
it's a super peeve.
I think I'm going to say the word, and you're going to get riled up.
P
Oh, hell
plus.
yeah.
Ready? All right. So this one's about people's driving habits.
Oh my.
People that. Oh, God, he's already getting cross-eyed. He's getting so angry over there.
Is this on? Because
Matt?
I'm about to go crazy.
All
on
right.
This one.
So we obviously got the common ones that irks people off that we could go through. I'll go through them quickly.
Do you irk people off?
If they irk
I mean,
you off.
for enough money, I'll irk somebody. I'll give a good irking.
Only
Everyone has a price.
Irking.
Can you irk two people off at the same time?
Irk jerk.
I digress. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh my
Who
god.
said that? Phantom talker over here.
Irk.
Left lane slow drivers. Right. We all know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That left lane legally technically is for passing.
What is the
Right.
definition of slow driver, though?
That you're not getting past traffic in the right or middle lane.
But
You're not passing
Like
traffic.
if you're moving,
if you're going the speed limit and passing traffic, does that count? Okay, no, we're not going to do this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to hit another button in a minute.
no,
as long as you're passing traffic, I know there's going to be a gap that we can get around, right? But if you're going to stay,
you can't not go to the same speed as the person next to you in the left lane. Like
That's
if you're in
illegal.
the left lane and the guy
Especially
in
in
the
the
right
state of
lane is
Texas.
going the same speed, that's
I'm
stupid.
so happy my wife's not listening right now.
oh man,
Keep going for
that would be.
hours.
We should
Or when
probably
a
have
truck gets in the left lane.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. We're moving on.
You know, so this one, me and my wife, we kind of have a debate because she'll make fun of me on this one, which is totally fine. There's different scenarios. Failure to signal. And my biggest pet peeve on that one is when you're trying to pull out of a parking lot or pull out of somewhere and they're going to
What
turn
kind of signal?
They're going to turn right in. They don't let you know, but you
Yeah.
have the opportunity to turn out and they just sit there and just pull in like, and I do that whole throw the arms in the air and let them know.
So you get mad when they pull out.
That's correct. Well,
Well,
I'm the one pulling out.
Well, you
Hold
know-
on, wait a minute. I'm not mad at myself for pulling out.
Maybe they're low on blinker fluid.
You know,
It could be.
No, what I have found is the nicer the vehicle, like the more money it costs, the less blinker ability they have.
that could.
I
That
think that's a Tesla
doesn't
thing.
make sense, but yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think-
BMWs and like
Yeah,
Lexus
they
and all that, they never use blinker.
Yeah, I don't think the blinkers
Highly
work
convinced
on a
that-
Tesla.
Yeah, I think they
Which
put
is
that
so
disabled.
weird because don't they have like those lane corrects now too? Like it won't even let you change lanes without. Like,
Yeah,
if
my
you don't
wife-
What
have
if you're
your
turning right into
My
like a
wife's
shopping
van does
center?
that.
It won't.
They can
If you
turn
start
that off on a
drifting,
Tesla.
If you start drifting, the steering wheel starts
yeah,
shaking.
shaking. But if you turn the blinker on, the wheel doesn't shake.
It's like this wouldn't be good in the ice though.
But see, my wife gets mad when I exit a highway and don't put my blinker on. And I'm like, but I'm not impeding
So do you-
traffic, and I just.
Wait, so you start in the far left lane
I'm
and
in-
just go,
no,
I'm
no.
getting off here. Good luck, everybody.
Heaven forbid I go get the
No.
next freaking exit and just turn around.
I'm in the right lane.
Oh, so
I'm
you
going with the
passed
flow of
it.
traffic.
Did you,
no,
did
and
you
I
use
just,
a blinker to get in the turn
I'm
lane?
just exiting.
No,
I'm
he
just
passed the
simply-
exit and then got in the shoulder and went in reverse.
Yeah, you don't need a blinker if you're
To
going in
get back
reverse.
to the exit.
That's what it is.
Take it. Okay, there you go. So failure to signal is another one.
That took a dark turn.
You know, the big one, the median turn lane, right? So a lot of times when people
Like
wanna-
driving through the median?
no, when you
Oh.
when you drive up and you want to turn left, you don't go past the spot you're supposed to let the other person see on
Yes.
the other side.
Got
Does
it.
that make sense? So people coming from the other direction,
the stop
You should
lines
be
are there for a
passing.
reason.
You should pass each other
so you could see
so you
oncoming
can,
traffic.
so both of you can turn at the same time if needed.
Right, but then I'll try to do that, and the car that's coming from the opposite direction will cut me off, and I'm like, now I can't see. Now you can't see. Now who's the idiot? We both are apparently. So,
No, it's the other guy.
I'm just switching lanes.
I'm just going right into him. Sorry, you're an idiot.
Taking it sharp.
All right, so another one: honking too quickly when the light turns green.
No, that's
No,
fun.
I honk
Hold on
right
now.
away.
Hang on.
I honk right
I
away.
get,
Fine
I
quickly.
get a good
Gotta
3
be quicker
seconds.
than that.
3 seconds.
Is
Not
it one Mississippi, two? Like you?
get to 2 Mississippi on that slow count.
Okay.
That should be 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Okay.
honk.
Look, you don't even get that long in bed. Why am I going to give you that long at a green?
Oh, whoa! Shots fired.
That's true.
Speaking of pulling out,
I'm not
Oh
honking.
no.
I'm not honking because people might shoot back.
I'm doing,
hey, there's a thing called a love tap. You go beep, little, and then you get that people lay on the horn.
I still don't understand why we
hold
haven't
on.
made two different
rewind
horns.
here. I thought a love tap is when you like barely bump them with the front of your car.
Love
That's
tap
okay.
on the horn.
Yeah,
no, but
that-
like
That's a love tap. That's Days of Thunder. I mean, it's just a little
Yeah,
love
but
tap.
if I sit there and it barely
Rubbing his
turns,
race.
it's not even. It's the shade of red is not converting to green, and they're gonna honk at me. We're about to wait 5 more seconds.
I'm gonna start doing that to Jacob every time I'm behind. Like,
How often are you behind him? They got
So
really
that's
quiet.
All right, moving on.
No, but seriously, they ought to have 2 different sets of horns. One is the angry horn, and the other one's the nice horn.
No.
They make toilets when you have a solid or a liquid.
What if you hit it and just
hold
the car
on,
yells
hold on, Mr. Hot Tub. All rich people get the fancy button toilets like that.
Yeah.
You have one.
No, I do not.
This is like the
I thought you
the
did.
bidet
No,
of
we have a
horns.
bidet.
What is
I
this?
don't have that. I don't
It
have
squirts
a
water at
button.
them. Like it just shoots water.
It's the Swiss Army of horns.
Anyways, I digress.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And here's some kind of the newer ones I've seen that I've actually changed my mind on one because prior to
Wait, are you allowed to change your mind on an opinion?
on an opinion? Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
You
opinion can
can?
evolve. Yeah.
I
It can
So
evolve.
I'm gonna say this word. You know what I'm talking about. But back in the day with the zipper merge, I used to be that guy. I would get over immediately when there's like a lane ending way up ahead.
You mean when you have
And I
half a
would
mile?
sit there and half a mile, and I would sit there and I get up and someone come over. No, you should have got behind me way back when. But I think the thing is the zipper merge. The reason why it closes at a certain point, that's where everybody should merge, right? So I will let one car in.
And then not everybody else.
That's
Correct.
it. Just,
So, but I'll be the guy coming in at the last minute.
be
too.
fair,
what if it's an 18-wheeler?
To be fair,
You let
No,
them
you
in?
got to speed up and get in front of it because otherwise you're going to be way behind traffic.
to be fair,
Yes.
there's an entire generation that's been ruined because of, and don't want to be anything to do with zippers anymore. Something about Mary ruined it for a whole generation.
Yes.
So that's why people are
That
too
still
apprehensive.
scares me to this day.
Yeah, I will never zipper because I just think of pain. And so that way,
So you have a Velcro?
I have Velcro pants. Yeah.
You've removed all zippers and installed Velcro.
yeah,
I just do magnets now.
or click buttons,
Yeah.
That button.
rip aways.
The clapper.
Ripple,
They just drop.
aways.
But they
Rip away like in the
God.
old NBA pants.
all my clothes are made of paper. I just take them off and throw them away.
Oh,
That's
man.
the best kind because you can
$1 million
eat.
idea right there.
yeah, but
Market.
with the zipper merge, if you want people to get further back and get over, that creates more traffic. So that's the problem. All right. Next
sorry if
one,
you're
the
listening.
newer one, kind of the last few years that's been becoming more prevalent is roundabouts.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, so roundabouts.
Nobody in this area knows how to use
Does-
a roundabout.
First of all, for everybody out there, do you know roundabouts? There's not a stop sign anywhere near a roundabout. It's all about yielding to each other.
Bring that back.
Yeah, there's no stop signs, and when people stop, they sit there and like wait for
Yes.
nothingness, and you're like, no, you're supposed
It's
to
like
go.
just weaving into the
Correct.
the
And
traffic.
there are people that have merged with me in the front, and I didn't hit them. They went to with the speed limit or the pace I was
Sorry,
going.
guys,
I don't get mad at
I
them.
didn't let my maid off today. She's making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
You know what
Give me another
roundabout
beer.
really pisses me off?
Yes.
The one getting off at Harmon and 287.
It's a roundabout.
There's 2 lanes,
Mm-hmm.
and one you're supposed to go straight and stay on the access road, and the left lane you're supposed to go through the roundabout.
Well, guess
you
what?
have-
Oh, welcome back, man.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I can just
Then
I can
you
just-
had
I can just
everyone's
imagine.
there's a mile of cars
Or-
waiting.
this is what
but
I-
then you
this-
have Joe
See,
Blow
roundabouts. I'm telling you, the new.
coming up in the right lane.
I'm in the right lane,
Sorry, this
baby.
And there's only one lane to turn to go through the roundabout, and then everyone just cuts in and they come from the right lane, cut right
Okay,
in front of you.
But scenario though, let me give you a scenario. There's the guy in front of you, and he's supposed to go straight, and he doesn't, and then he goes, and you're like, "You're supposed to go straight," and he just goes, "Sorry, fellas."
Oh
He
my
goes
gosh! All
He goes the other way.
All
Like, all right,
I have
he gets it- he gets
one
it
more
back.
thing to add around roundabouts. What were you going to say, Vic?
No,
Can't you just keep
to
going
Brian's,
around?
yeah.
I've done that.
We need to find out how many times you can go around a roundabout until somebody starts taking pictures.
It's a
Oh,
public
man.
road, right?
Well, let me just tell you,
I still like my
the
better.
roundabout that Brian was referring to, I happen to be in that right lane quite often
And go
because
straight.
I am so angry about the people that are in the left lane that I'm like, you know what?
Just go
I
around.
changed my mind mid-turn. I didn't want to go straight.
Harmon and
287.
287 by the gas station,
Okay.
That one.
where you could
just-
get in the right lane and then cut
Basically-
people off.
It's basically any roundabout you find anywhere.
But what
that
about
one's the worst.
No.
That's got to be the worst.
Oh, no.
What
No,
about
there's other ones that are.
the people that stop to let, like when it's trafficking and then they have the right of way to roundabout, but like, let me let these people in. And I'm like, do you realize you just created a line behind you? So
Yeah.
once you start going, now it's the worst.
Or
case
that when the
scenario.
train is stopped or going,
Yeah.
and everyone
And
stop
blocks.
and block.
Well, the one,
That's that. I know QT
the
you're
one
talking
on,
about right there.
Yeah, because I'm like trying to go to the QT. I got nowhere to go now
Like
because
some work truck with a trailer is like, I'm just going to stop. You're like,
yeah, because some jackass thought, oh, if I get closer, the train goes faster. I don't know whatever fucking logic these assholes have.
jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, there it was. Sorry,
we hit
that one got me.
Roundabout. I knew roundabouts was going to get a lot of people.
We hit a nerve.
We got it.
We got it.
All right, we'll finish with a couple more that I knew
Hopping
would
on the
not be
road.
as quick, and we'll move on. But
Beautiful
Um,
road. Oh my gosh.
the theme song to Roundabout Rage.
If it's not the things that we talked about that get us kicked off, it's using music that's not licensed to.
Oops.
You spin me
I'm not
right.
So
Everything else is high
I'm
quality, and then you got that.
everyone in that band is dead, anyways.
I'm gonna give.
Wow, that's dark.
This is true. What do you got?
Brian,
Couple more?
slinging flags. The flags over here. Come on.
I got two more. One, the last one's gonna be a personal one, but bicycles. People that want to go on marathon training. I know they're allowed to be there. I know that's legally they're allowed to be there, but they go on a 2-lane road or maybe an unpaved road, or not an unpaved road, unmarked road, and they sit there and just block everybody. You have to sit there, have that line.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, isn't there like a gym you can go to and
You
just
just
like
roll your window down and start throwing out sticks.
Yeah.
See if you can hit.
Hell yeah, that'd be great.
Pour out the window.
yeah.
Bikes are the worst.
That's what my uncle used to
Especially when
do
they
back in
decide
the
to
They're
ride.
egotistical too, though, aren't they? Aren't they
Well,
like?
they're like,
Who just carries two?
I get to be part of the road.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Back
think
in the
we'll be part of
60s,
the road
cars
if
were-
you don't move.
We're pretty big, so you
Do you
can
know how
put a 2x4
expensive a 2x4 is? I'm not there.
Not in the 60s.
Yeah, you can't throw eggs.
It's untreated.
Untreated.
The 96-inch ones that are all jacked up.
Man, like all warped.
It's a $3 one. That's all warped. Yeah.
But
you
you're
throw
right.
it,
Like
it's
they'll
like
ride
this.
on major roads when there's tons of traffic and they don't get to like close enough to the shoulder where you can go around them.
Well, technically, you're not supposed to. They're supposed to ride in the lane.
I'm
They
sorry,
are. I
I'm
know
going around you.
That's
or
unpopular,
through you.
but they always find the more crowded routes.
in
Like
you.
find something. There's routes they can go.
If you were a bicyclist and would love to come on our show and debate somebody over this,
I'm telling you, there's probably someone in here
let's
love
in
it.
this neighborhood. Okay,
Well,
lastly,
there's a very
I'm gonna
nice
start with, I
bike
knew you were
lane
bi.
going down Willow Springs now.
we
That's
just-
wonderful.
We just dropped 2 viewers, but I'm just kidding. I don't know who they
Oh,
were.
they were probably riding and got upset. Riding
She
down
was
the
on her
middle.
bike listening.
Hit us with the last one. Hit us with the
so the
last.
last one. This one may.
Personal.
I'll probably be attacked for this one, but people that drive or ride motorcycles and they blare their music, like they think the entire street wants to hear what they're listening to.
Yes, or anybody in regard that.
Well, I mean, it could be cars too, but like there's one time the other
There's nothing
day
wrong with blaring music.
Yes,
okay?
there is.
on a motorcycle, there's nothing.
Okay, Grandpa.
Yeah,
there
there we go.
isn't.
Listen,
I don't
bro.
care about you blaring your music, but when you pull into some like public area and you got your windows down at like Walmart, and it's blasting and
Oh, yeah.
shaking cars. And
So
shit.
I'm gonna recap like
Go inside.
the
then.
last 30 seconds of what I just heard on the air right now. Okay, this is coming from Petty Peep here. These young whippersnappers playing their tunes
Oh, no,
for
they're
the
old
likes of their
No.
thing.
Old people are most likely riding bicycles and motorcycles because they're retired and they need something else to do.
Glad that's
So-
the R word he chose. I didn't know where he's going with that.
I the motorcycle thing, but I mean, you can't hear the music
If it's good,
Get
unless it's
headphones.
blaring.
okay.
You're riding
They-
a bike.
They
You're not
play the
supposed to wear
radio
headphones.
without headphones.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you're sitting next to them.
But if they play Backstreet Boys, you're obligated to sing it.
I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna get started on motorcycles because I can't stand them.
Oh
They're the
my,
worst
here
people on
we
the
go.
planet
Here
that
we
are on
go.
the road.
Motorcycles are not
Worst
your
people on the planet.
Wow, that's a pretty
No,
stretch.
like the
That's a
people that
stretch.
ride motorcycles the way that I see people riding motorcycles on the highway,
Amen.
they suck.
You're like the guy from the
Hey,
I see
Matt, look twice. It's on you, not them.
Yeah, when they're flying in between
It's lane
everybody, it's on
splitting.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
kiss my ass
Well-
when your face is in the gravel. That's not on me. That's on your face.
Well, we know you don't use your mirrors. Other
the
than hit
violence
people
is
with them.
strong in this one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's really happening in a
I will
motorcycle.
scoot. I scoot over close to the line. If every chance I get when I see a motorcycle
Allegedly.
behind me,
Allegedly.
allegedly, I get as close to the next car as I can so they can't go between me.
Why?
Are you like that guy when they come up and you like open your door so they just and like
I want to so bad. So bad.
Why?
I'll see him
Just
pass
let
me
him
on the
through.
shoulder.
Wait till you,
Are you more upset because you can't do that?
No,
than your
absolutely
car?
not.
you could try.
Absolutely not. I've almost been in so many wrecks because these people fly in between everybody thinking they own the road and they think they're all badasses.
Yeah.
These people, the ones that ride motorcycles like
Those
that.
gangsters.
Those
Hey, you do know someone's wife here has a motorcycle, right?
who's?
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I think she said that she's queued up for the debate now. At first, she said she was not.
I'm down.
I'm devil's
She's
advocate
ready.
on that one for sure.
That should have been
weaving
definitely.
in-
She should have been on this one for that because
It drives me nuts.
Motorcycles and traffic.
Like, it's-
she deals with it.
Listen.
I've almost gotten clipped so many times.
Let
and
him go. Let him go.
I'm going to let him go over the rail to
Let
the
it
other
go.
oncoming traffic.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
Well,
Violence is not the
guys,
answer.
we'll be casting for a new otter seat soon when Matt's in prison.
Today's word, vehicular manslaughter.
Will they let me get on TikTok in prison?
I think
Actually,
that's 2 words.
yes. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Can you get on TikTok in prison?
Shifting subjects for a minute here. Yes, so I was listening to it on the radio the other day. There's the people that like life after prison and love while they're in prison.
Yeah.
And there's this company that is allowing prisoners to make these live TikTok profiles. And
Really?
and the prison won't do anything about it. They're like, what the social media does is out of our control. So there are these guys that are making like, these live like love like video profiles, like from like the
And
Night-
girls.
and girls, like from the 1980s, like the old little videotapes you used to watch.
Yeah.
They mail you the tape and you put it
Yeah.
into, like how the old school dating. They're doing that with prisoners now on TikTok and letting them do like little shorts on TikTok and like
Seriously?
Really?
Yeah, I
How
mean,
many?
like-
They probably got more followers than I do.
Dude, that would be nice and peaceful. You can just be in TikTok or be in jail making TikToks and
yeah. So
no responsibility.
living off the government. It's great.
Yeah. Why
So
not?
could you have like an affiliate link so you
Brian,
can get paid?
you looking up your link for these?
Hey, I got one more pet peeve of your driving, then we can move on.
All right,
Okay.
shift,
Oh.
shift-
Real quick.
All right. Here we
So somebody is turning like this happens all the time up here at
On the street.
Avondale Haslett.
On the street. On the
go.
street.
Yeah.
Yep. On the street.
That
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
And whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
If you're coming down Avondale Haslett and you turn left,
He's not
they
good at this
cut
game.
that lane off every time.
Well, you're at the white
You're in the
line.
turn line. You're wanting to turn left onto that road.
Yeah.
So you're in that left lane, sitting there, and they come out of the other road from Walmart, and they
Yeah.
they cut through your lane.
Yeah, when you approach that white thick line that you're supposed to be at, which you are, but when people are turning left against you, yes.
Yeah, they try
And
to.
they like act like you're in the way. Like,
I've been flicked off more times in Dallas because of that intersection than anywhere else.
I'm interested to see what your insurance is, Matt.
Are
Because
you
you seem
talking
pretty
it-
aggressive.
You're turning
Never
in where
been
the
in a
State
wreck, sir.
Farm is?
What?
By that State Farm?
7 people have lost their lives, but Matt's never been in a wreck.
Ever.
No, I've never been in a wreck.
Because he keeps going.
He just lost a mirror.
He's like-
Now,
he's like,
every time I
I'm
look in the rearview mirror, there's wrecks going on right behind me. I just don't know.
That's motto. Is
I'm like, dude, I just missed another one. That's awesome.
he comes home. He's like, "Hey, honey, I just saved a bunch of money on our car insurance by continuing to drive." I just kept going. Or like those people that are like, "I'm pretending to write a note because people saw me hit your car."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to act like I'm leaving my info and slide it under their window.
I'm going to put somebody else's number.
Probably.
So
Here, call my insurance agent. It's just a 1-900 number.
I think I said on one of the previous episodes, I do have that card that you could put on windshields and check off what they did. Like
Right.
you parked like an idiot.
Yeah,
You
that,
lane split.
I got to get those. Those would be.
I'll give you a few. I've only
We
done
ought to
like
just
twice.
you know what? We ought to just do a live and walk through the Walmart parking lot,
like
putting
cart
those
narc.
on cars.
Be like cart narc.
Cartnark.
Although we'll get knifed or baseball batted.
Well, just,
Alright.
hey, 4 of us, 5 of
Well,
us.
now that we're on from pet peeves and
Sorry.
this, that, and the other,
That was
and
my.
everybody looks like, yeah, everybody
Riled
gassed
up.
up. They're
Dude.
riled up and ready to
blood's
go.
flowing.
We're revved
It's kicked
up
in,
here.
boys.
Yeah, so I figure I didn't really bring a sound bit for this, so I'm just gonna steal part of yours, and we're gonna play a new game tonight.
Oh.
We're gonna play Dirty Minds.
Oh yes.
We're gonna.
How do you play?
Last
Dirty
time
Minds.
I saw Josh with cards, that was an interesting evening.
Do you remember it?
Uh-oh.
What night? What was this one I didn't get invited to again?
It's magic.
I don't even know what we were.
No, it's cool, guys.
What were we doing that day?
Y'all only let me come around once a week.
We went to. We were at Pizza Hut, right? And that's when it
started. Yeah.
That's when it started.
It does. That's where it all started. So
He doesn't remember
I don't
anything else
remember.
after Pizza
I'm
Hut.
sure
it's all blank.
that night's a blur.
Dirty Minds. So Dirty Minds.
I've got receipts.
Is that I'm going to read some description points, and then you guys have to guess what I'm talking about. And
You're gonna read the description. We have to guess what you're talking about.
I've got like these description points. There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5 like adjective like description sentences, and I'm gonna read these, and then I'm gonna give you each turn a chance to guess at what you think I'm talking about.
Like one by one.
Is it
not
like a
shout- it's not
one-word
shout
answer?
out.
Not a shout out.
We don't raise our hands.
Is it one word answers or is it like
Just
a
whatever,
thing?
whatever you think I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. Number 1. Even if I'm small, I can handle a threesome. Some people aren't capable of getting me erect. It's okay to fall asleep while you're inside me. After you get me up, you should tie me down. When it starts to get wet, you should come inside me. Matt,
Tent.
what am I?
I think I know it, so I don't want to guess.
What am I?
A penis.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
Brian.
Hammock.
Hammock. Jacob.
I know the answer, but I can't think
I
of
know
something
the answer,
funnier. I was gonna say a bowling ball right in the beginning. So
That's what I was.
Oh, that was
saying at the
good.
beginning.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
but erect. I'm like bowling pins, stuff like that.
That's the shocker.
But I think it's a.
What do you think? What do you think? A bowling ball?
Yes.
All right.
Do
I
you
think it's a TP.
TP.
I'm gonna guess tent.
Well, your guess is over. You already lost.
I'm guessing you can't guess, but everybody else has guessed.
They did, but you.
Was I right?
No.
Was that what you were thinking?
No, it was not
tent.
a
I think it's a
tent.
tent.
It was a tent, not a PP.
When you listen to the recording back, I did say
It could have been. It could have been either
You
one.
threw that out there right when
all
you read it off.
All right, here we go.
Wait your turn.
Number 2.
pet peeve.
When I come in your mouth, it could be painful.
Oh my gosh.
A little prick from me will make you drool. I want to move your tongue where I want it.
Oh, I know what it is.
You need to close your lips when I'm sucking. I can pull your root to make you feel better. What am I?
Start with that side.
I think he knows the answer, so I don't want to start with that side. I'll start with Jacob then. Where do you?
Oh, you. Damn, I thought that was gonna be funny. Shit.
What am I?
Do we have any viewers online? that got it?
Hygienist.
Yeah, he says hygiene.
Dental hygienist.
Brian, what am I?
Dennis.
Labia.
Just body parts.
Vic, what am I?
I thought it was a dentist as well.
All right, everybody. Well, I'll give you hygienist. I think hygienist is close enough to.
Ooh,
I
Everybody
don't think hygienist would feel appreciative of that.
No, I think a dentist would be offended to know that he's a cool hygienist. But they both do the same work, so I can see where.
Oh,
Oh my god.
wow, wow, whoa,
we just lost 50% of our dentist viewers.
We're not getting sponsored by
All right, here we go.
Haslett Dental anytime soon.
Sometimes your dog comes on me.
Oh shit! I just
When you're on me, you're looking for beaver.
It's 5 people.
Here we go. I'm a 4-letter word. I end in UNT. If your gun is loaded, you're ready to do me. What am I?
Hang on, I gotta activate our live again.
Did you kick us off?
No, I just had to do the puzzle piece.
Oh,
If
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Sorry.
What was
Anyways.
the second one?
4-letter word.
4-letter
ends
word.
in unt.
sometimes your dog comes on me.
Bunt.
Bunt?
Bunt.
It's a 4-letter word.
4-letter word.
I'm really distracted by that response, so I lost all insight to what I was going to say.
When you're on me, you're looking for a beaver. What? Come on, Jacob. What am I?
Hunt.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So good. I don't even bother
right.
asking me because
All right, so that's 2 points. So now they've got 2 points for Brian, 2 points for Jacob. Matt has 0 and Vic has 1.
Matt's got negative.
This is like Celebrity Jeopardy.
This is not golf. Low
He's
score
like,
does
I
not
end in
win.
UNT. He's like, how many letters of the alphabet can I go through?
I did. I was like,
It was
unt,
like
bunt.
C.
Done. Fund.
I always feel like
I
they
skipped
should.
H.
University of North Texas and Denton should make one in Arlington called Central University of North Texas.
Oh,
All right,
man.
here we go.
What is that?
Oh,
I don't.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Hey, this should be I think the loser of this game should have to wear the unicorn costume at the back.
Yes, yes.
I'm glad I got
Shit,
2
I'm
points.
trying now.
I'm glad
This
me-
is you
I'm
and me,
glad-
buddy.
Glad me and Brian got 2 points up.
Yeah, y'all are way ahead.
All right.
There's a couple of those that won't fit in those.
You know, we'll order a new one. So, you know what? I'll buy an inflatable otter outfit for you to wear at our
Oh my God, that would be
A unicorn at otter.
So, all right, here we go.
Una Otter.
Here we go. Here's the next one. When I'm not screwing, I can be boring. You can stick me in to make your hole wider. I can help you get your nuts off. After you charge my battery, I can help you do it yourself. When you finger my trigger, I plunge into your hole. What am I, Matt?
Vibrator.
He really wants to win that costume. Nick, what am I?
A drill.
A drill.
A vibrating drill.
Jacob, what are you going
It has attachments.
Electric drill. Yeah.
All right.
Can't think
So,
of it.
all right. Everybody gets a point, except for Bat. All right. There we go.
You can call it a drill. I call it a vibrator.
Does he get points from being the
Same
clever
thing.
one?
All right. Here we go. Here we go. I am 8 inches long and made out of latex. You can wear me for protection. You have to be careful not to stick your finger in the wrong hole. You stick your fingers in to try to get it on. You might have to use lube to get me inside.
Blow up doll.
No,
Can you repeat?
sorry. I'm 8 inches long and made out of latex.
Ooh, this is about 8. Hang on. Yeah, it's about 8.
You lost me at 8.
Jacob, what am I?
That's my guess.
What?
That's my guess.
What?
An umbrella.
Brian guessed. Brian guessed the OJ
My
glove.
brain. The glove.
OJ glove.
Where were you going with Vic?
Brian distracted me. I was
If
gonna say dishwasher glove. You know, like the dishwashing gloves. That's what I was gonna say.
Anybody want to get checked?
All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's go. Brian's really good at this game. Apparently, he knows all the dirt.
That's why he's our
free.
manager.
Is your first name Ben? Leslie.
That's why he's our
Do it.
manager.
All right, here we go. You ready? Here's us. We're gonna do 2 more after this.
Was
And
that
All
the
right.
answer?
The answer was rubber glove.
Okay.
Or was glove.
Thought I-
It's just glove.
I got it right.
Oh, so it's not rubber. Okay,
Yeah.
latex.
Latex.
My bad.
All right,
So
here we
what?
go.
You got one.
Wrong.
So he's got 2.
I got 2.
He's got 2.
I got 3.
He's got 4, and you're.
So I got 2 more. I got 2 chances to.
So you
well, as
saying
long as
there's a
Vic gets
chance.
them all wrong.
There we go.
It's like
We'll
all
do-
you got to do is run
we'll-
faster than the slowest person.
What we'll do is we'll play. All right, here we go. Playing with my knobs starts me flowing. You'll need a towel after you're done with me. Grabbing my hose can make me spray. If I can't stop dripping, consult a professional. If you're under me too long, you'll start to shrivel. What am I?
Nipple clamps.
That's easy. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty close.
That's
Jacob, what am I?
Are you a sink?
Nah,
That's sink. Okay, Brian, what am I?
a shower.
You going with shower?
Yeah.
Is that what you're sticking with?
Oil pan.
He's going with oil pan. No, closest with Jacob. Because it was a faucet.
That's the same thing. Yeah.
But,
Well, I guess the faucet outside, but sink faucet. Sink
right.
faucet.
I
All
like
right, here we
nipple
go.
clamps.
Here we go. You ready?
Don't be jealous.
Here we go. When I
Oh, with nipple clamps.
when I get real wet, you should get me off. You can use your toes to get me off. I come in a box before you stick it in me. I come in pairs. If I'm too big
Ooh.
for you, you could slip out.
Ooh, that happens often,
What am I?
Matt. You got to get this one. This is an easy one.
This is the easy one.
Yeah, it's your fetish.
Oh, yeah, a foot job.
Okay.
That's a thing. All right.
All right. What am I?
Pedicure.
Pedicure.
Same thing.
What am
That
I?
is technically
I mean, I
true.
was kind of disappointed when I went to the nail salon the other day.
I was gonna say shoes.
I'm gonna say sandal.
The answer, I'm going to give it to Jacob. He is shoe. Shoe is correct. Sandal's close, but it's not.
I'm
shoe.
boring, aren't I? I just
don't know.
I just
No, you
know the
just-
exact things.
You're a
that are-
smart
that
aleck.
are-
All right. Final one for the night.
Ooh, if I get this, I get absolutely
Here we
nothing.
Double the point. All the points mean nothing.
This one right here.
Can I wager anything?
What size
How many,
unicorn
points,
suit
how,
do you
many,
wear?
how many points do you want to wager?
All of them.
All of the points.
All my points.
All right. Here we go. So,
Do you want
what's
your
negative
unicorn
7
horn extra horny?
okay.
Ooh, I can't stand up right now.
The mythical creature.
All right, guys. If Matt loses this, if he gets it right,
I double my points.
then he gets to pick the loser.
He goes
at the
to
table.
zero.
But the loser can't be the host. So,
Oh, I like the rules. It's like Calvin Ball. Make it up
but if
as
he
you go.
gets this wrong, you're gonna see a unicorn at the back porch on April 30th.
with somebody in it. No matter what, someone's gonna be in it.
With somebody
No, I tell you what.
in
I'm gonna
it.
make this better. We're gonna turn this up. If you get this right, because you're so far behind, it's not fair that you don't get to participate in the lose. But here's this: we'll get an otter. We'll try to find an otter outfit and a unicorn, and they'll have to do it with you. If you get this right, they'll have to do it with you. If you get it
Side
wrong,
by
if you
side.
get it wrong, you're solo.
Okay.
Huh.
You want to wager all the points.
I'll wager it all.
He's gonna wager it all, guys. All right, here we go.
It's like a government system. I just bet zero and I could win everything.
All right.
Could win it all, like
after-
the lottery.
After
Nothing to lose.
after a few years, my bush got younger.
Ooh.
I once had a slick willy inside me.
Slick Willy.
Tricky Dicky finished prematurely.
Ooh, that's a hard one. Whoa.
It was a big surprise when a tall Johnson entered me. Over 43 men have come inside me. What am I?
Prostitute.
Jacob, what do you think it is?
A pirate's prostitute. All those names.
Vic,
Slick Willy here.
Vic, what do you got?
A urinal.
Urinal. Brian,
It's the president's.
the president's.
Ooh, so a White House.
The answer is the White House. The closest
close.
person
Good
was
job.
Brian.
The
Brian.
urinal.
Brian.
There's been prostitutes at the White House.
Here it
This
is.
is
The winner
true.
the winner of Dirty Minds tonight. We got Brian. Everybody,
Damn it.
the quietest man.
I mean,
at
I
the
have more
table.
point. Hold on.
That's why he's the manager.
He was going for double or nothing or whatever, but I was having like 2 or 3, but it's all right.
I was
I
right.
know,
You know what
That was
my
worth, like,
biggest
5
pet peeve is when people say they win and they didn't really win, and then get mad because we gave it to the person that actually won.
Play back the tape.
You mean like every UT
we
fan?
get a roll?
Is anybody
Zone
out there
man?
that was keeping points?
Am I right? Every UT fan.
Maddie, are you still out there? Are you keeping points for us, please?
Maddie fell asleep on the live.
Yeah.
She's still on there.
TCU still won that game.
Here we go. We got 2 more things before we roll into Otter After Hours. And right now it's the moment that everybody looks for. The moment of truth.
No.
Yes.
I get like anxiety every time now because I have no idea what you guys actually think is funny.
Okay,
I have gone back and listened to every episode.
Maddie, how are you studying right now? We are the most obnoxious people. How can you concentrate?
Yeah, don't listen to us and use anything.
Maddie's one of our listeners, so she's on TikTok. No, it's not.
That's the best part. The ending is the. All right.
Ooh,
All right. So, yeah.
late night.
God, I swear I've gone back and listened to every episode, just this section, to try to figure out what the hell y'all like. Because I can't figure it out. I really thought the second episode with the map was going to be freaking gold, and apparently that crashed like not. Never mind.
Yeah, well, 72 didn't work either. Okay, 72.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try this one.
There we go.
Okay. Last week we had a good one with the what was it? The
so
the
good
noodles.
we don't remember.
Yes, the ramen.
The ramen shop. Yeah, the guy that 2 people gave bad reviews and he put
Yes.
a bounty on their head.
Do you have an update on that?
I don't know if you saw that one, but
No.
some guys gave a bad review of a ramen shop, and the owner put a $600 bounty on each one. For
$600.
Identify the guy so he could go after the guy right behind us. But anyway, so
so I'm sticking with the same restaurant idea.
okay.
Title of the article: Plumber returns to reclog pipe after restaurant refuses to pay bill.
I heard about this. Yes.
Yeah, this was cool. So basically, this is in Indiana. Owners of a restaurant in Indiana say a plumber returned to reclog their.
Right.
Rightfully so. You called him in probably 11 o'clock, and yeah. So their first bill was $235. Second bill was $390.
Right.
And
After
so
hours, you pay more.
the restaurant refused to pay the bill, so they got ads.
So it got clogged.
He put a balloon in the grease trap,
Oh,
and so it started overflowing again. And he said, "I'll remove it when you guys pay."
Brilliant. You think they
I
could?
love it.
You think they could have just removed the balloon?
I don't know.
the plumber's name was Mario.
Can you-
It's a me, Mario.
It's me a pipe. Can you imagine like that phone call?
That's
Can you
fantastic.
imagine that phone call? They're like, "Thank you for calling plumbing service. How can we help you?" It's like, "Yeah, we had you out here to drain a pipe, and oh yeah, we got your account right here, sir. And yeah, didn't we pay? Oh, I mean,
We didn't pay.
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. But apparently the cop showed up. The restaurant paid their bill. The plumber went and fixed it. Life went on.
It's great.
So nobody got in trouble. I love that. That's victory right
You
there.
got to put an escape clause.
Well,
All right.
no, there is a loser there. The taxpayers.
Yeah,
They had to call a cop out there.
that's
All right.
true.
The next one reminded me of Vic
Oh gosh.
Oh,
in the way that Vic
Ooh.
keeps notes. Okay.
uh-oh.
I found somebody that trumps you, buddy.
Uh-oh.
I didn't
Okay.
think that was possible, but
Mr. Note Taker got taken.
there was
Okay.
a Ford executive who worked at Ford for over 30 years who kept score of colleagues' verbal flubs. He wrote every one of them down. Every time an employee said something stupid, he's got you can't see it, but it's like 5 whiteboards full of these things that other
Really?
employees have said over his time at Ford.
Make a
He
book.
worked there for 32 years. Somebody made a comment, "Let's not reinvent the ocean," in a meeting. So he wrote that down.
I like that. I'm going to use that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
not reinvent
Okay.
the ocean.
I don't want to sound like a broken drum here, but so he wrote all of these down. It came out to 2,229 linguistic breaches.
Wow.
I don't think I've heard that many.
Interesting.
I mean, I know there's
That'd be
some that
three-
sound
And
similar,
3
but
decades of
3 decades
language.
of
There's a leaderboard and a clear goat of the verbal flub. So he kept score of all the
Do we have a goat? Did
There's-
he
there's
refer
a
to the
goat.
goat?
What is the goat?
The Ford CEO made it twice on the list. The list became so known and feared that one executive cursed Brian's name in a meeting after tripping up on an expression. So you got to think, like, once somebody finds out that he's been doing this,
You got to keep an eye
and
on
then he
those
gets
Brians.
in a meeting and you say something and you're like, damn it, it's going on the list.
how'd my name get in this?
So wait, so not only did the
It was you.
response go, but also who said it? So it's the person's name
And
plus.
he kept track of who said
Oh,
it
man.
and what they
That's
said.
great.
And so he kept score.
that's your idol, Vic.
But there's no goat. We don't know the goat.
I didn't see it yet, so
Oh.
he just said there
Well,
was
stay
one
tuned.
person that stood out above everyone else.
Come to find out, this is
His name was started with a J, last name
Big
Biden.
Father.
I don't.
Can we get a DNA test done in here?
well, yeah.
That's
Gotta see
some,
what you say.
that's some Rain Man shit.
Come on,
there.
man.
That's awesome. That is
Come on, man.
awesome.
So
That's
one
that's
person
great.
had 3 duck-related violations alone.
Duck violation? What's a
Yeah.
duck violation?
Read between the tea leaves was another one.
No way that's.
I'm not trying to beat a dead horse to death.
I hope not.
I'm gonna
We
pay
need to talk about the elephant in the closet.
That's great, man.
We
keep
all-
pounding sand.
It's no skin on our back.
Yeah, well, we're gonna
But
need
it
to.
is. It
Yeah.
is skin on your back.
We need to keep running in our swim lanes. We're really low on money right now. We're dancing on thin ice. All right. Sounds awesome. So,
You'll have to.
All right.
That's a good one. I like it.
That's
I like
fantastic. The last one. This is kind of crazy. This happened.
Okay.
This is in Wichita, Kansas. So, what are kids most afraid of at night?
Matt.
Close.
Bats.
Besides Michael Jackson.
Bats.
The dark. The dark.
Okay, what specifically? Like
In the dark.
in the dark.
The boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman. Okay.
Okay.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Children often say monsters are hiding under their bed.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a monster under my bed. I
a
mean,
good
every
movie.
dad has been through this. You look under the bed. There's
That's a great.
no
movie.
monster. There's
Little
a dead body, but there's no monster.
What?
What?
Can you rewind? There's a dead body.
No, I don't.
Wait, did you say there's a
I
dead?
didn't say that.
I thought somebody said dead body.
I don't. Anyway,
What did you read? Read that again. Did you ever say dead body but no monster?
Hey,
no,
you
but
can't
this
say
one,
dead anymore because he got kicked off too.
unalived.
Unalive. Oh crap! Sorry.
Whatever. We said dead like 9 times. We'll see what happens.
Oh, 10.
Yeah, there we go.
Taking notes. Taking notes.
Monster
Put that on
under
your
the
board,
bed.
CEO.
Here's the article. Monster under the bed turns out to be man hiding. All right. What do you do if you're a dad? You're like, baby, there's no monsters under your bed, and you see 2 eyes staring at you under the bed.
You run.
Dude, I'm flipping that bed over.
Good luck, kid.
It's that Teddy Ruxpin.
Maybe
was
you
the
kind
guy-
of play it off, right? You just sit there and say, "All right, son,
So
have a good night."
a babysitter,
and then
this
go
gets
get-
even better. A babysitter was trying to ease a child's fears Monday night when she looked under the bed to show him nothing was there, but instead came face to face with a man that was hiding.
What the?
Should be saved for like,
Oh,
a
dude.
Halloween episode.
Dude.
Whoa, that's creepy.
Yeah, that's
There was then an altercation that left one child knocked over during the struggle. Then the man ran away before deputies arrived at the house.
Whoa.
Dude, what the?
Dude, that's crazy.
What's that movie though? With
was
the
wrong
the
with
person
people?
was
Scream.
spoiler alert. No, spoiler alert. The one where the person was in the house the entire time. The babysitter was like,
Scream.
no.
Scream.
I know what you did last
call,
summer.
The call within the house, or what's that called? Oh,
Scream.
somebody on TikTok Live. Tell me.
I don't.
Scream.
That scream.
Oh, it's an old movie. It's like a 70s, 80s movie.
Exorcist.
No.
The demon was in the house the whole
Guess
time.
what? I guess we have.
That is, I don't know. We'll see.
Are you
Get
asking-
viewers.
that one-
Is it when a stranger calls?
Are you asking the viewers of TikTok to look up a movie from the 70s?
Yeah, 92% of them have.
They know what.
Actually, I wasn't even born when The Exorcist came out.
Yeah.
It's older than me.
Dude, that is wild.
Yeah, it's called.
That's crazy.
It is when a stranger calls. That's what it's called.
When you call a stranger. Got it.
They did a remake in 2006, but it was the 1970s, and a babysitter gets a phone call and says, check on the children, and she keeps going in there and checking on the children. They end up disappearing. But anyway, she calls 911, and they say the call's coming from inside the house, like the
I'm
entire
out.
time of the movie.
Kids are on their
Like, and all
own.
of a
Sorry.
sudden- Yeah.
Good luck.
I won't tell you how it ends.
So at that
but
point,
that's-
you just-
There's no
that's kind of
flight
the
or fight.
cliffhanger.
You just
I'm
burn the
flight.
house
Then.
down.
No.
You can get out, get out.
The
Darwin wins.
babysitter, though, you know, the
Spoiler alert, it's Liam Neeson. He will find you.
Yeah, he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Did you take my daughter? No, I'm just babysitting kids.
I have a special set of skills.
Yeah. So
Mix between Liam
Sound like
Neeson and
Megatron.
no, it sounded like Liam Neeson and the AOL guy. Hello and welcome to AOL.com.
Autobots.
so it's
roll
called
out.
what? Something I heard.
When a stranger calls.
I know what a stranger is.
Dude, that's
That's the name
You know
of
what
it.
a stranger is.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
You
I
sit on your hand till it goes numb.
Did they find the guy?
That's the
They find him?
Did they find the guy under the bed?
They found him the next day
Under the bed?
What the hell?
near the home. Okay, if you get caught and
who
people are
stands
looking
around?
for you,
Okay, that's
Who
a
just-
pet peeve.
who goes?
If you committed a crime, get the F out of there. Don't come back, you dummy.
He's probably trying to be king of hide and seek and like, wait, they're gonna go out further. I'll just stay
I
right
win.
here and they're not gonna find me.
What an idiot.
You
Heidi-ho.
lose.
Heidi-ho.
So he's taken into custody after a short chase. So another chase ensued.
Yeah,
He's like, damn it, it's daytime.
They found him under the bed.
that's messed up.
Under the neighbor's bed.
He was charged with aggravated kidnapping, aggravated burglary, aggravated burglary again, or battery again, child endangerment, I don't know, felony obstruction of a law enforcement
Big
officer,
words.
and violation of a protection of abuse order.
Huge,
Again.
huge words. Huge.
Huge.
Have y'all been to
All right. Well, I think you redeemed yourself on this one. That
Yes.
was good.
Got a verbal.
But if you don't think, I think it got better at the end. I was a little iffy.
That's what she said. Yep.
Again,
when it was over.
yeah, I was like a boring at the beginning of the date. Kind of got a little hotter at the end. Might
Yeah.
call for a second. I don't know.
Could you imagine having reviews after every day? Like you said, how was it? Well, this is like just like what you did. That would be very awkward and funny and hilarious.
Oh,
Like-
right afterwards.
So no, you did great, like up to the point, but then prior to it was awkward.
That'd be
and I
hilarious.
was sweating. It was like,
What if that was like on a Tinder or something, where like when you got done with your date,
Get
you're like, oh, here you
reviews.
go. Will you fill this questionnaire out?
I'm sorry. He's got a 4-star review.
Yeah.
I only date 5.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He only went 19 seconds.
All right. So
it's always the complainers that were.
So again, for those that are listening to,
That's what I'm aiming
if
for.
you think Matt redeemed himself, leave us a comment, leave us a like, share, go out there, and then he'll keep it going. So you're like what, 1 for 5 now, 2 for 5?
I
maybe?
didn't win any of the previous ones.
I don't know
Wait.
what I'm.
Last
No.
week,
Are we talking
the
about his Tinder
Robin show?
review or
3 for
Last
7.
week was good.
What are you running a Chicago Bears record? What are we doing here?
Oh, well, I'm not that bad.
Ooh.
Damn, that
It's gonna
one.
be the Cowboys record this year.
Cowboys record. Anyways,
Oh,
okay.
the Cowboys are gonna be better than the Bears again.
So on to
You heard it here first.
So as we near the end of the episode, obviously the one part where everybody tunes into is
Bad advice from a man with a laugh. Now I'm walking.
Bad advice is to go get a motorcycle and ride near me.
Trusted his smiles. His stories.
well, that's good advice if you really want to trick them back.
Hey, you want to test your skills? Let's roll.
All right, here we go. Bad advice from our listeners. Hey guys, quick question. What to buy my boyfriend for his birthday? He's 24. We've been together for a little more than a year. We are moving in together 2 days before his birthday. I don't know what to buy him. He's into Marvel, but he has shirts and gadgets of this, so I don't know. I want something that'll say I love you if you guys get me.
Peg him.
Star Trek blow up doll.
I would say the best thing if you want to show your boyfriend love and that you're going to spend quality time, get him a PlayStation.
He said Marvel,
a lot
not
of
Star
love.
Trek.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You know, first of all, PlayStation plays movies, but he's going to. I'm sure he's going to choose more time with you because you gave him that
Listen.
gift. And
Yeah.
No, this is the best gift, honey, you could get him. You leave his nerdy butt now before you get disappointed later.
That's actually good advice. Like,
I'm ruining a relationship.
I would stay around for a while for a PS5. You know,
yeah, I mean it's worth it. I mean, if it's
if
early
my girl,
on.
if I was dating someone, they give me a PS5. Okay, like
She
6
wants to
months.
turn it up, though, right? She wants to turn
She
it
wants
up.
more time with them.
She wants something that says I love you.
Oh,
Yes, peg him. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my
Nothing says I love you like
like 6 inches of plastic.
You know, when you make him scream.
Well, how
You
big
know,
is the
it's-
Well,
PlayStation?
the one I have is only 6, but
you know.
oh my goodness.
we already
All
heard
right.
about, we already heard about that hotel story.
Moving
Okay.
on.
yeah, it was good.
All right, my girlfriend.
I like Cheerios
Here we
too.
go. Ooh, here we go. This could be the boyfriend. Hold on. My girlfriend lied to my face a couple times. She said it was to protect our relationship.
I watched all the Marvel movies in order.
That happened within the first 4 months of our relationship. We have now been together for a year and some change. This could be the boyfriend.
Sounds like it.
And I can't shake it. I want to be with her, but I can't trust her. But I want to, but can't. It feels like I'm sinking ship and I already know what's going to happen. I don't know what to do.
What do?
I think. Oh,
But
don't.
What
that's
do?
another
no,
pet peeve.
this says what to do.
Oh, smart.
What
Good.
was a
So
lie?
we'll actually answer this one. I think you put tracking devices everywhere you
I was
can.
gonna say that.
I think. Well, it just shows her I care about you.
And
when
yeah.
you put
And
when-
trust you now.
Yeah, and you put cameras in her car. You make her check in everywhere she
tag.
goes.
Put air
Air tags.
Follow her.
Yeah.
I will, like
You
I
make
said,
her stay on speakerphone while
Private
you're at
eye.
work the whole day.
like I said in previous
Give
advice.
yourself peace of mind.
If you're with a girl and she's ever out of your sight for more than 20 seconds, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. I can't argue with that one.
Suffocation.
So,
And she doesn't
Wait,
answer
what?
on the second ring.
yeah,
Yeah.
Step it up.
Yeah.
Get more cameras.
Walk out.
Yeah.
you buy a second phone and you stick it in her purse and she'll call and be like, "What's this?"
Just tell her you think you're pregnant.
Well,
That's it.
as the boyfriend.
All right,
It's 2025, sir.
right.
You never know.
Sorry,
that's so weird.
My bad.
Both that could be the girlfriend boyfriend. Like
You're not
she's
lying,
like,
dude.
I got you this nice birthday present. And he's like, "It's over, bitch."
Yeah. I just heard this new advice segment.
I like Marvel, not Star Wars.
Oh, what if she gets him?
Same thing.
She gets him an AirTag for his birthday.
Oh,
There you go.
There.
You both win together.
there we go.
At that point, just give each
Yay.
other ankle bracelets if y'all love each.
Oh, that'd be.
Oh.
Like
hey,
the-
I don't see
hey,
anything wrong with that.
Hey,
It'd be like the AirTag kid.
Side
running around the
side
neighborhood
note,
here.
we did see a little child run through our neighborhood who had a AirTag on his ankle. And I asked him, I said, you on parole, bud? And he goes, yep. The kid was about 3 years old.
I was about to say he was like 12. No,
He's
he's
just
3.
parenting,
All right.
trying to get him ready for the future. Or?
No, we'll talk about that later, or maybe
Nice.
next episode or sometime offline. Here we go.
Oh,
When nothing is recording, or
Yeah. Y'all, here we go. Next one is, y'all, I'm bored with my life. I'm female in my late 20s. I'm an RN who makes good money. I'm a single mom of 2 with plenty of family support. My kids have a great relationship with their dad, but I can't help but feel bored. Me and my kids travel often. They're content, very well taken care of. I'm finally in a comfortable position in life, but I just don't feel like enough.
you need more.
start swinging.
Yeah,
Well, the fact that you have one baby daddy is your problem.
Put your
Yeah,
kids up for adoption.
exactly.
Move on.
Spice it up. Have 5 or 6 with 5
Yeah.
or 6 men.
Life gets more interesting the more you can say my baby daddies.
Exactly.
Bring a pineapple in the situation.
Like the real fruit.
If people, well, no,
Upside
people know
down.
the pineapple.
Upside
Upside
down
down. Thank you,
pineapple.
Brian. People have the upside down pineapple.
Tell your kids you're going for milk.
Is that
and
like
come
upside
back.
down cake? It's fun to
Yeah,
eat?
but that's the symbol for swinging. Yeah.
Oh,
If you go on a cruise and there's like an upside down pineapple on the door, do not come and knock
They're
it
not-
because they're
not friendly.
Oh, they're
They'll
friendly.
be super
Oh.
friendly and let you ride.
Yeah.
Don't come.
Matt's smiling. He's smirking
Don't
right
come.
now.
I'm gonna come.
Well, since you've got plenty of money and you're bored, here's some really bad advice for you. You could use that money and support our show.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
That's
That's
terrible.
bad advice.
or you can just buy a shit ton of scratch offs.
all the scratch offs.
Screw your kids' food.
everybody.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, that's a
Bugs.
big one. Anyways, yeah.
Special gift.
All right, here we go. I have a random question. Oh, here we go. So me and my man would have been 3 years together on Sunday,
Would have.
but last year we split up for 6 months, then made it official again 9 months later. Is she bad at math? Is it okay to keep my original anniversary, or is that weird for like my followers?
God, is this high
He's
school?
not really with you anymore. He's
Hold on.
with some other girl.
Hold on.
and Keeps you on the side.
Wait, but
It
last
resets.
year
It resets is what you're
He
saying.
needs the air
last
tags.
year we split up for 6 months, then made it official again 9 months later. Huh?
They tried to-
Was she with someone?
She
for
said they
6
made it
months?
official, meaning like 3 months. There was probably
Yeah.
3 months they were.
I think.
But
working on it for 3 months. Yeah.
yeah,
I think
Clicking heels.
that's the girl that was that one guy's
PlayStation.
girlfriend
Yeah.
earlier who was like, I can't trust her anymore.
They were
it's building upon it. It's
healing the
It's a
wounds because
saga.
she
Yeah.
bought them Star Wars stuff instead of Marvel stuff.
Probably.
So
It's all
here,
the same thing.
here, keep all the
Matt,
dates.
did you write these questions?
Listen, if you got a man who remembers your anniversary date, you're not with a man. That's just
No?
fact.
Oh.
No man remembers that on his own.
Really?
Ever. Nobody remembers their man. What's your anniversary?
3/11.
Oh, that's right. Because you picked.
That's my birthday. Thank you.
Stupid.
3/11.
Oh, now I get
2006.
Don't ask
Yeah.
me.
Listen.
You know your anniversary, dude. You're the schmooze king of the
Okay,
neighborhood.
If you have a random anniversary date that you can't relate to something significant in the guy's life, I'm amending my
Oh.
statement. Then he's not, because that's the only other way. Change your anniversary.
I've got a funny story on the after hours, but on
Yeah, we'll
me
save it.
memorizing dates or remembering dates.
All right. So yeah, I don't know if we really.
I don't
gave you
really know how to
advice,
give
but
advice for
Whatever.
go back to
Say,
math class, maybe.
Grow up.
Break up.
Get out of high school.
Yeah.
Bring the peg out.
Okay, for one, yeah.
Break up and wait till the date that you want. There you go.
I'm just disappointed she didn't go by weeks and not months. She went by months and not weeks.
Fair enough.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Go
Here we
by
go.
minutes.
Last one for the night.
Sounds way bigger.
Go home.
How do I ask my mom to take a drug test without offending or upsetting her? My mom claims she has been clean for a year, but recent finds, such as small pouches in her bag that she always says were old, suggest otherwise. I just want to make sure she actually clean, as I love her so much.
Oh, got it. Oh, damn it.
Oh,
you get to go
you
this
say
time.
that-
I stole your last one.
I would say this.
Okay, here's what I would say. No.
This is this is specific. So if you think the same thing,
If we say the same
I would
thing, I'm gonna
I would
run.
clog the toilet to where
No way.
way.
Well, it's
No,
pretty-
clog the toilet.
Whoa. It's pretty
And say
simple.
like,
It's pretty
oh,
simple.
mom, I don't
It's pretty
know. Like,
simple.
let me figure it. And then like
So,
scoop that
You
stuff
said they
up.
left. She left pouches.
There's no way you were gonna.
Yeah.
where
I
you got
swear
that?
to you,
Test
I was
the
going to
pouches.
say
We should have wrote it down.
put saran wrap in the toilet. And then when she goes to pee and freaks out when she stands up, run in there real quick and
Well,
grab the bag.
That's all
You're still
great.
more- that's a little bit more aggressive.
But then you
I
can
would-
store it in your mouth,
Here we
and
go.
it keeps it warm,
Here we go.
so it doesn't lose its ability to locate.
testing
What
ability.
you got? What
Yeah.
you got before I drop gold on this young man?
You're dropping gold for sure when you're trying to do a test.
gold
I
in
thought-
his
I thought-
mouth,
Like a
guess.
golden shower, baby.
I'm sorry, before
She
his-
would just bring some home and do it together, and then
Yeah.
You can drug test together.
There's this great website out there. It rhymes with corn pub, and there's a number one search thing that's mother and son. You get on that together, and then you get on the golden shower section. Then you don't even have to collect it. You don't have to do it anonymous.
Well,
you're
if
gonna,
they live
you're
in-
gonna not only collect to get enough to test, but you're gonna get paid.
If they live in Texas, that's not possible.
Well, it's
I mean, I heard that
it's not possible. It's not possible to
blocked.
view it. Doesn't mean it's impossible to get on it. To
upload.
upload.
You could upload it.
you upload it, you just can't download it.
yeah,
you just can't view it.
Just like you can't get it from your mom.
You can't. How can you upload?
Anyway.
that's
Can't even get to it.
Well, thank you to our listeners
My
for
neighbor-
continuing to provide us these epic questions so that we can give you the most
relative.
appropriate and enhancing
Yeah,
responses.
Are you just shaking your head over there at us? Just
Brian, one of
what
these.
the hell's wrong with these guys?
Sometimes it's easier not
Here,
Whoa, whoa,
but-
whoa, 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 whoa. We're still getting used to the board.
Yeah, still training.
After 6 months.
How does this board
Hey,
work?
he's a slow learner.
Well, guys, I think
Yeah, we'll wrap it up there, and then we can hit into the otter after hours.
April 30th. Circle your calendar.
Circle your dates for come see us live, and then when
2 o'clock.
when you hear the recording, it'll be all right. Just go back in time, find a guy with
Back porch Roanoke.
gray hair. He'll take you there in a DeLorean.
take you there in a DeLorean.
Anyways,
Follow
All right,
the
y'all.
truck without the side mirror.
all right, guys. Yeah. So we'll sign off there and then head into our after hours. So appreciate y'all tuning in again. This is Josh.
This is Matt.
And I'm Vic.
Petty Pete.
It's Brian.
Brian.
And I guess we will see
See
you
you
next
next time.
Yeah.